What is it, YouTube? It's your boy, Young Jupiter. Big Jupiter. Or you can just call me Jupiter. Just make sure you call me. Before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask. That's all I ask today. Man, now I don't really wish jail or prison on nobody. But when the Karen goes to prison, put a little smile on my face. Cause, man, you need some type of karma, bro. Like, you need some type of something. I'm gonna link to the original video down below if y'all want to check it out for yourself. Without further ado, let's get into it.
We all know what Karens are capable of and how argumentative they can be, but can they win an argument with a judge? In today's video, we'll be finding out just that. In our first clip, the magistrate was presiding over a trial when he heard a commotion coming from the hallway, which was coming from this woman, who was allegedly screaming at the top of her lungs because she had been told she was 30 minutes late to file her court papers. The judge then walked out of his courtroom, and what happens next is truly amazing.
Hey, you, get back here! That's a magistrate in full judicial robe storming out of his courtroom and chasing down a woman.
Mel left his courtroom to get on her ass.
Watch as he takes off after her,
Oh,
running through the
shit.
hallways. When he finally catches up with her, he orders her back to his courtroom. And when she makes a wrong turn, he puts the long arm of the law on her shoulder, steering her in the correct direction. Inside his courtroom in Cincinnati, the magistrate sits the woman down in the jury box and then proceeds to sentence her to 3 days in jail for
Ooh.
disrespectful and disruptive behavior.
After the story surfaced, the judge was forced to resign for being out of order in his own
Ooh.
courtroom. The woman was let out of jail after 2 days from another judge's orders. Up
Damn. That plot twist was crazy. I didn't see that coming.
we have a racist Karen who has been harassing his black neighbors for so long, but this time he was caught on camera.
Caught in 4K Ultra.
You know why? Touch him. Touch him. Touch him. Put your hands on me again. Touch him. Twice. Touch him. Twice. Touch him. And his name is Brandon. You know, put your hands on me one more time. No, you put your hands on me. Back up. Go close. Back up. Keep backing up. Back up. Don't touch me. Keep backing up. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I be saying some people got way better self-restraint than I do. Now you in my personal bubble and on my property, bro. Come on now.
Don't touch me. I don't touch you. I give a about them. So you get the out of here. What? Okay? I have every right to be here like you do. Oh, yeah. Just like he does right here. This is called common property. I don't care. Okay, well, if you don't care, walk away. Learn your law. Walk away. It's not Africa. Oh, this is Africa. It's not Solomon or wherever you were.
Now, what happened next is when things started to get crazy.
This all started with a viral video where a man said racist things to his neighbor, but that man also said his address in that video and said, "Come mess with me." Well, protesters came.
You'd think that it can't get any worse for this Karen, but unlucky for him, his actions led to him facing court. Just take a look at what happens next.
I can tell you Cagney Matthews will not be coming home here anytime soon. In court today, prosecutors argued that he is a clear danger to society, to his neighbors, to witnesses, and perhaps even to himself. And the judge agreed.
As the last update surfaced on this Karen, he's now facing 22 charges and still under investigation for other charges. Moving on to this next clip, take a look at this Karen as she gets caught red-handed doing this.
Kraft allegedly spray painted racial slurs on her neighbor's driveway in Lake Forest in June. Not once, but 3 times. One incident captured on the Pineda family's security cameras. She was charged with harassment and criminal mischief. The court issued a no contact order.
And that's destruction of property. Add that on there too.
July 16th. But on July 27th, the Pinedas believe she was caught on their cameras again.
She was coming from her residence into our yard and pouring a chemical in our yard. And the next day is when we noticed it. It looks like it's in the shape of a swastika.
If you think it can't get any worse than this, well, it does.
The Pinedas say they've also seen shards of glass thrown into their yard.
I just saw something get thrown over. Hold on.
Capturing this moment on their cell phones.
There's glass. Again.
They also claim they found hot dogs near their backyard playground with glass in them. This family says they don't feel safe knowing Kraft is only 2 doors down.
I feel like maybe she's just trying to push us out of the house at this point.
Now, take a look at what happens when she faces a judge in the courtroom.
I want to make sure you understand. You may have posted bond, but the court can put you back in a heartbeat.
A stern warning Thursday afternoon in court as Suzanne Kraft stood in front of a judge accused of violating her no-contact order filed by the Pineda family, who watched and listened from the hallway.
I'm not saying that you've had contact. I just know there's an allegation. And what I'm telling you is, if they can prove it, then you could very well end up back in jail.
The victims were ready to testify in the court, but the hearing was postponed. I'll be sure to keep you updated when more details emerge about this case. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any updates. This Karen judge in our next clip was overseeing a divorce hearing when the judge said something he shouldn't have.
After everything was finished, except for those 2 pieces of paper, his Social Security earnings statements, which he doesn't have.
He gets his Social Security every year indicating.
The earnings statement.
He gets his earnings statement.
Okay.
He gets it. He gets it every year. So she asked for it. Why didn't he provide it?
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't. He threw it away?
I would presume he did.
Oh, come on.
The judge wasn't having any of it, so he starts doing whatever he can to prove his point.
If you say he got it, Judge, I don't know.
Don't you get it?
No, I don't get it.
You don't?
Get it, Judge.
I get it.
I don't get it.
You get it? You get it? Everybody gets it.
Everybody gets it. I must be the one that doesn't get it.
Social Security sends it to your home
They do.
every year.
They sent it to my home 4 years ago. I haven't received it in the last 3.
This is the final moment before the judge says something he'll regret for the rest of his life.
Well, when did you become an illegal alien?
Judge?
It comes to you.
Judge, I am going to... That was a totally inappropriate comment.
I didn't mean it. I'm only... listen to
Nah, he regretted that shit instantly.
After awkward moments of silence, the attorney returns after 10 minutes to apologize to her, but it was too late because she later filed a misconduct complaint against the judge. Moving on, this Karen judge was shaming this 72-year-old cancer patient and fined him for this reason? Take a look.
A defendant is asked why he hasn't been keeping his walkway clear.
I am a cancer patient, very old, ma'am.
But his difficult situation didn't garner much sympathy.
Shameful! The neighbors should not have to look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
This exchange between 31st District Judge Alexis Crott and an elderly cancer survivor is garnering criticism on social media.
Is it, ma'am, forgivable because my father is currently sick and we cleaned that after?
You see that photo?
I am very sick, ma'am.
That is shameful.
The 72-year-old Hamtramck man was in court for violating a city ordinance, failing to maintain his property.
If I could give you jail time,
Bro, really? Some people should not have certain jobs. That's just honest, bro. They should not have certain jobs, but hey, yet they still get them. Crazy. But yeah, that's the end of that video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you will. I'm out.